The Denver Nuggets have made a bold move on the very first day of free agency, shaking up their roster in a significant way. In a blockbuster trade with the Brooklyn Nets, Denver has sent Michael Porter Jr. and an unprotected 2032 first-round pick to Brooklyn in exchange for forward Cam Johnson. This deal marks a major pivot for the Nuggets, who entered the offseason with limited expectations of making a big splash, unless they could move Porter Jr. and his hefty contract. Michael Porter Jr. had a solid 2024-25 season for Denver, averaging 18 points and 7 rebounds per game. He shot nearly 40% from three-point range on more than 6 attempts per contest. Despite these numbers, Porter Jr.'s fit within the Nuggets roster was always in question. Denver wanted him to develop into a stronger two-way player, but with Nikola Jokić and Jamal Murray leading the offense, Porter was often relegated to a secondary role. The big question was whether another team would be willing to take on the $79 million remaining on his contract. The Brooklyn Nets, still in full asset acquisition mode, stepped up. They not only took on Porter Jr.'s contract, but also received a coveted unprotected first-round pick in 2032. This pick alone could be a game-changer. It comes at a time when the Nuggets will likely be transitioning away from the Jokić era, who will be 37 years old by then. For Brooklyn, this is a long-term asset that could be leveraged as a high draft pick or a valuable trade chip down the road. On the other side, the Nuggets receive Cam Johnson, a sharp-shooting wing with a strong defensive profile, exactly the 3-and-D player Denver desperately needs. Johnson's recent stint with Brooklyn was brief, but he showed his versatility, particularly in Phoenix, where he averaged 18.8 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 3.4 assists last season. His shooting splits were impressive, 48% from the field, 39% from three, and 89% from the free throw line. In Denver, Johnson's role will be clear. Stretch the floor and lock down perimeter defenders, creating space for Jokić and Murray to operate. Unlike Porter Jr., who sometimes struggled to find his niche, Johnson fits seamlessly into what the Nuggets want defensively and offensively. He's also shown flashes as an on-ball creator, but that won't be his primary responsibility in Denver's offense. Financially, this trade is a win for the Nuggets. Johnson's $17 million salary is significantly less than Porter Jr.'s $79 million remaining, pushing Denver below the luxury tax threshold. This cap flexibility opens the door for more roster moves this offseason, including bringing back key role players like Bruce Brown, who reportedly will return on a veteran minimum deal. Denver's front office clearly signaled they are aiming to build a sustainable contender by balancing star power with savvy role players. Brooklyn's gamble on Porter Jr. makes sense from their perspective as well. With fewer established stars, Porter can be a main offensive option in Brooklyn, something he rarely had the chance to be in Denver. The Nets are banking on his upside and hoping a change of scenery unlocks his full potential. Plus, adding a future first-round pick sweetens the deal for them. This trade signals Denver's intent to maximize their championship window while Nikola Jokić is still at his peak. It's a calculated move that enhances their defensive versatility, shooting, and overall roster balance. Cam Johnson's ability to guard multiple positions and space the floor will be critical in the Western Conference, where matchups are key. Fans can expect the Nuggets to remain serious contenders this season, with a more streamlined roster and financial flexibility that could lead to additional moves. The blend of Jokic's elite playmaking, Murray's scoring, and Johnson's two-way presence is a potent combination. Meanwhile, Brooklyn continues to stockpile assets, positioning themselves for future trades or draft picks to build around their young core. This trade could very well be a turning point for both franchises. Denver strengthens its immediate championship hopes, while Brooklyn bets on long-term growth and player development. As always, the coming months will reveal which team made the smarter move. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the Nuggets-Nets trade, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more NBA updates, and share it with your friends. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Cam Johnson is a better fit for Denver than Michael Porter Jr.? And how far can the Nuggets go this season with their revamped roster? Let's hear it. Stay tuned for more news and analysis right here. Thanks for watching.